Hello friends, my name is Marines and it's been a little while. I had a week and a half off of work. We shut down for the holidays and I was sick for the entire time. I honestly had scripts on scripts and I was planning to just backlog a bunch of videos during this time that I had off, and nothing. I did one major thing during this time when I was sick, and that is that I moved. My setup is a little bit different. My shelves are still a work in progress. This is going to be a work in progress. The lighting will be a work in progress. Even though I'm standing next to an open window, it is a gray Florida day. There were a couple other videos that I wanted to do before the year was out, and hopefully I'll just get those to you late. But today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about TBR videos. I've been making TBR videos since I started this channel. I love making them. I don't think there's anything wrong with making them, and I've always been pretty straightforward that I suck at keeping to my TBRs. So what I was doing was just kind of padding out the TBRs and putting lots of options in there so that I could pick within my own TBR what I was going to read for the month, and that worked out okay for a little while. But the more I thought about it and looked back at it, the more I realized TBRs and TBR videos weren't working for me. I'm not the type of person that feels a lot of outside pressure, so I didn't feel pressured into reading things I didn't want to read. On the contrary, I would just forget about my TBR and read whatever I wanted to read, which is perfectly fine in the sense that I'm fine to do whatever I want, but I just didn't like what it was creating here on this channel, where I was telling you I was going to do one thing and then I wasn't doing it, and there wasn't any kind of follow through. So it would just be like, here are the things I'm gonna read, and then the next time you see a video from me, I hadn't read any of those things. So in 2016, I've more or less decided to quit making TBR videos and TBRs just so that I don't feel like I am failing or lying or not being true to my word or following through or carrying through, and I have more freedom to read what I want to read. I still want to make videos about what's on my radar and what I've gotten from the library without really any time commitment or time frame that I'm committing to reading those things. If you guys want to follow along with what I'm currently reading, the best way to do that is to follow me on Goodreads. There are two things that I know I will read for sure in January. The first is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. This is a reread for me, and if you'll remember, I started a reread project this year where I've specifically picked one thing a month to reread, and this is this month's pick. If you guys want to join me, or if you expressed interest in joining me, I created a Goodreads group for that. It just, a couple people decided that they would join me either for this month, next month, the Night Circus, or in March for the Fairyland series. So I thought the best way to organize it was with a Goodreads group, but this is a very loosely organized kind of reading group or buddy read or whatever you want to call it. There's no time frame to when you can read this, so if you want to pick it up towards the end of the month, you are more than welcome to do so. In the group, I've started a forum for this book, and I'm just posting little updates as I read with my own observations, which of course you guys are more than welcome to join the conversation, post your own updates, respond to the things that I've posted. Tell me what you guys think of this book, because obviously if I'm rereading it for the third time, I think that there's something worthwhile here. I hope you guys will join me. I hope you guys join the Goodreads group. I can't wait to have conversations about this book, so I'm really excited about this one. The second book I'm pretty sure I will read this month is also because of a buddy read, and it is Rebel Spring, which is the second book in the Fallen Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. I'm reading this with Connor from Connor O'Brien and Kristen from What's Happening. A group of our friends really love the series, so we decided to get caught up. I gave the first book in the series 3 out of 5 stars, but I hear it gets better. As for books I have out from the library, for the most part, I always get my library books on overdrive. I'm a huge Kindle reader, which is something that I'm going to discuss in my 2015 year in review video, but I occasionally do take out physical copies of books from the library. Right now I have The Walled City by Ryan Groudon and Wolf by Wolf, also by Ryan Groudon. I saw Ryan at YALLFest. She was on a couple of panels, and she was just really a wonderful speaker, and she presented herself very well. I love what she had to say on some of the panels, especially the one about strong female characters. I'm not quite sure what Walled City is about, but I know she spoke about this one a few times, and this one is about a motorcycle race, and Hitler is still alive, and our main character is trying to kill Hitler. I also have Sexing the Cherry by Jeanette Winterson and The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. Of those 4 books, this is the only one that I've started. I started it last night night and I got 25 pages in, and it starts kind of with the end of the world, and we meet this woman who her son was killed. So that's about as far as I've gotten. I don't really want to know too much going into it because it's been pretty fun discovering about it so far. So that's it. I'm taking a little bit of a break from TBRs. I will be talking about the books that are on my radar, things that I want to read, things like my reread project, but for the most part it's going to be a lot less organized with a lot less rigidity than regular TBR videos. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys soon. That's it for me today. Hopefully I feel 100% soon, and I don't know, guys. Words are hard.